Life. Isn't it a beautiful thing? We live on this planet surrounded by many others, in this one galaxy, amongst hundreds more just like it. This little speck in the universe. That's us. Yet somehow we all matter, in some way, shape, or form. We make a difference. We make a change. We inspire. We are reality. Here to create our greatest story, give ourselves our best chance, striving to be who we're destined to be. And yet, that's all in our hands. Lena here, and I'm back with another video. This video is going to be a different type of video. Usually I post not another type of video, but today I usually wouldn't post something like this, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So anyways, before we get into the video, I want to say and give a huge thank you to the ones who participated in this video with me. Thank you so much. You guys are much appreciated, and hopefully this video will make a difference, as I would always want any of my videos to, but I feel like this video will reach a lot of people in a good way. And yeah, thank you to everyone that you will see later on in the video. I will leave all their links down below, so if you want to follow any of them, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, if I find any of them on there, I will link all their links down below. Before I get into the video, I want to say give this video a big thumbs up if you like the video. So if you haven't subscribed already, please do so you can stay notified and keep up to date with my videos. I come out with videos Mondays, Thursdays, and every other Saturday. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, hello to all my new subbies, and hello to all my returning subscribers. If you want to follow me on any of my social medias, I will leave them all right here. I will also always leave them linked down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in my Saturday video. Bye guys. Self-acceptance is something that most people, it's really hard to come by, but it doesn't mean it's impossible, ever. So if you accept yourself, that's amazing. But if you don't, remember, it may not be easy, but it is possible. So listen to everyone's story, and if in any way, shape, or form it touches your heart, leave a comment down below and let me know 2 things. What does self-acceptance mean to you? And how do you achieve it in everyday life?
My name is Cece, and I'm here to answer today, what does self-acceptance mean to you? To me, self-acceptance is pretty straightforward. I believe that you just have to appreciate and accept that no one is perfect. You are perfectly imperfect the way God made you, and you just have to understand that. You have to live that every day and constantly remind yourself that you are wonderful inside and out. And what do I do on a daily basis to remind myself this? Just basically some motivational speeches, prayer, lots of prayer, meditation. We are all unique in our own way, and we just basically have to be grateful for the life we have, the life we were given, and accept the things that cannot be changed. And if things can be changed for the better and for yourself, then more power to you. Go ahead and work on it to make yourself better for you and no one else. Love yourself the way you are. God bless.
Self-acceptance is really interesting. I mean, everybody else has a different definition for it, and I don't really think that mine can cater to anybody else's definition, but to me, self-acceptance would be knowing that you're not done growing, but you're okay with the growth you've done so far. Like, you can accept where you are in life without being completely hung up on the fact that you could be something else, or you could be something much better, or any of that. It took me a while to achieve self-acceptance, or the level of self-acceptance that I have achieved so far. You know, I've gone through my fair share not fair, my unfair share. And I've learned to accept that as it comes. When it comes to understanding the self-acceptance and applying that on a daily basis, I do and I don't. I mean, there are days where I'm perfectly aligned with everything that I'm understanding in life, and then there are days where everything's gone to shit and I feel like I'm not gonna make it to the other day, you know. But that's fine. I mean, that's normal. And this self-discovery journey and self-acceptance journey, it doesn't really have a guideline, you know? It doesn't have a guide or a manual. Personally, yeah. I just know that if I make it through the day, tomorrow can be a better one. Some days are pessimistic though, where I'm just like, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be just as bad as this one. And then other days are just as optimistic as it is pessimistic, and I'm just like, hey, maybe tomorrow can be a better day. It's a day-by-day thing with me. I can't really say that everything's premeditated.
Hi, okay, so my name is Skylin. Me, self-acceptance is when you stop comparing yourself to other people. We're constantly every day comparing ourselves to other people and to other things and stuff like that, and it's just tearing us down. I think that a lot of times, or most of the times, we're focusing on the stuff that we don't like about ourselves, and we're focusing on all the negative qualities or what we think is negative instead of focusing on the positive things. So I think that's a great start to self-acceptance. I think is focusing on something that you like instead of focusing so much on the things that you don't like. For example, when I was little, I always used to focus on the fact that I was so short, and I never focused on anything that I liked. You know, I never focused on, I liked my hair, so you know, maybe I didn't focus on my hair, like compliment myself on my hair. I would always just pin down the stuff that I didn't like, the flaws that I didn't like about myself, and just bash them. I think that's a great way to self-acceptance, is loving some of the little things about yourself. So I try to contribute this to my everyday life because honestly it just shines through. Once you love yourself and you're confident, I think that's one thing that no one can ever take away from you, and it's just gonna shine through, and it's just, you're just gonna be so beautiful, and it's the most beautiful thing, honestly. And it takes time. It's not something that just you wake up in the morning and you're just like, I love myself, you know. It's not a nightly process that you can just do magically overnight. It's something that takes time, and something that is at the end is just so beautiful, and something that is just amazing, and something no one could take away from you. No matter, it doesn't even matter, it doesn't even have to be looks, but just love yourself for who you are, accepting yourself for who you are, not just looks, but for your personality or sexuality or whatever it may be. Accepting yourself and just loving yourself no matter what, not comparing yourself to others, not caring what other people think. I think that's what's most important. So yeah, thank you.
What is self-acceptance? Self-acceptance is simply acknowledging who you are. It's understanding how you are unique and compromising with the idea. How do I achieve it? Everyone has their bad times in life, you know? Everyone goes through things that teach them lessons, and throughout one of those bumpy roads, I've learned that I should not only study the people who surround me, but also myself. How does that cater my life? How does that benefit me? Throughout the process of getting to know myself and accepting who I am, it helped me get to know other people and accepting who they are. It also helps with communication and relationships of all sorts, family relationships, intimate relationships. Yeah, it comes with a lot of benefits.
Hi, my name is Tiffany. I'm here to make a video about self-acceptance. Self-acceptance means to me that you take your time out your day and you look at yourself and be aware of your strengths and weaknesses, your flaws and perfections. Now, I was bullied a lot when I was in school, and now I'm not in school. I work part-time somewhere as a receptionist, and I'm about to be 21. When I was in school, I got bullied a lot. Like, people in middle school used to call me shark teeth or shark mouth and troll, shit like that, like man crazy shit from what like I looked at like when I was little. So how I dealt with it, I wasn't really handling it well. It wasn't really going good for me with how I took self-acceptance in at that moment. Someone that was a teacher had pulled me to the side in the auditorium one day when she saw me get bullied, and she told me that just because they're making fun of like the stuff that I could get fixed, I should focus on stuff that I have that are beautiful on me. And she told me that I have really beautiful eyes. When she told me that, that's when I took that and I ran with it. Every day of my life, if someone ever said I was ugly, if someone ever said that I was like something that was just horrible to say to someone, I would always be like, okay, well, I have beautiful ass eyes and you can't take that from me. Like, I have beautiful ass eyes, for even though they're regular brown eyes, they're big and they're beautiful. Like, people love looking at my eyes. So I have beautiful ass eyes, and every day I say that to myself. Like, when someone be mean to me, I'd be like, okay, you're saying this about me, but I have nice eyes and I have health. I have a very good health, and I know that I can proceed my life and make myself successful. Like, that's what I do to handle self-acceptance every day in my life.
My name is Abigail, and I guess to me self-acceptance would be being able to address the issues for what they are. Like, granted, we all make mistakes in life, and some of them are bigger than others, and we hold on to them as we do like a stuffed animal or a blanket when we were younger, but we have to learn how to let that go, because in a sense, for some people, like for me, when there's opposition, that's when I'm at my strongest point, and I'm not 100% in self-acceptance, but one thing I can say is, if you go through self-hate, self-loathing, whatever you want to call it, you end up building this new character of, maybe I shouldn't nitpick all my flaws, maybe I shouldn't make myself feel bad, maybe I shouldn't be my own worst enemy, and you end up having like a strength that you didn't realize that you did have, and you're able to help other people to realize that maybe they do have flaws. But we do. We all have flaws. I have flaws. You, me, he, she, it, we, the ghost, the dog, whoever's watching this, all have flaws, but we have to learn to move around it and actually confront the bridges before we burn them, because sometimes whatever it is that we're confronted with, it's a reflection of how we feel about ourselves or what we're willing to accept in our life. And once we learn how to let that go, that's when you have self-acceptance. It's like respecting yourself for who you are and being able to, even in like the physical aspect, in beauty, if you see yourself and you compare yourself to somebody that you consider beautiful, you can say, we're both equally as beautiful. Why? Because I love myself enough to know that maybe I may be flawed, but that doesn't define who I am. And regardless, no one's going to smudge me out of existence, because I choose to exist, and there isn't really a thing that anybody can do about it.
Now, for those of y'all who know me, thank y'all so much for the support that y'all gave me. For those that don't know me, I'm an artist from the Bronx by the name of Ace Nights, representing New Breed, J Media, and I just love hip-hop. I've just been doing music for as long as I can remember, but this is not even about that. Now, Lena is a very, very close friend of mine, like very close friend of mine. And I was talking to her the other day, and she brought up an interesting question that she wanted me to answer. And that is, what is self-acceptance? And what is it worth to me? For me, just to be an artist, to the extent that I accept myself and I love myself, because you have to accept yourself to love yourself. You can't love yourself if you don't accept yourself, you know? It just helps you become a better person. It makes you who you are. Don't you ever neglect your self-worth, because you were put on this earth for a reason. God needs you on this earth for a reason to do whatever you need to do in this world. So don't you ever neglect that. Never lose confidence in yourself. Never neglect yourself. For those of you who want to listen to me, who want to find me anywhere, I'll be all around the city. I have a performance at the Black Dawn 51 in Queens on the 28th. Come do, show love. I greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. I love my supporters. I love my fans. I will never stop. Like, y'all make me. I have no words for y'all, but you can find me on SoundCloud, Ace Nights, ACE_Nights, KNIGHTZ. You can find me on Instagram, ACEKNIGHTZ, no underscore. You can find me on Twitter, ACE_KNIGHTZ. You can find me on Facebook. I actually go by my government on Facebook, Aaron Clark, AARONCLARKE. Just thank y'all so much. And Lena, you keep doing your thing, girl.
What does self-acceptance mean to me? It means staying true to who you are. despite anything that anyone ever says, or despite anything that you ever went through, remembering where you come from, where you've been, and where you are currently, and where you're gonna be. Remembering that no matter what, you stick to your morals, you stick to your goals, you stick to what's right and wrong for you. Not letting anyone take you off your path, no matter who it is. Remembering that at the end of the day, you have yourself. And if you can't accept every little bit and piece of who you are on the outside and the inside, then you're gonna struggle a little bit, but that's okay. Because starting to love every little bit and piece of yourself is all a part of the journey of growing up. It's what it's about. And when you accept every single bit, you'll be happier than you've ever been before. Giving yourself your best chance. The chance that you may not have gotten at some point in life, but you can get right now. The way that I achieve self-acceptance is this one quote that I remember, and I try to remember every single day. It's not about when, it's about how. Meaning it's not about the timing. It's about the fact that you actually get there. No matter what it is. Whether it's loving yourself, any goals that you have in life, a job, school project, no matter what it is. Remembering that as long as you do it, you've done more than you think you have. And always remembering to try. Trying is the most important part. Because if you don't try, how do you expect to win? How do you expect to achieve? How do you expect to grow? Trying is key in life, no matter what it is. If you don't try, there's no reason to beat yourself up. Try. And I guarantee you'll get closer to where you want to be. But it all starts with you. Always does, and it always will. No amount of makeup, no amount of clothing, no amount of attention, no amount of pictures, no amount of selfies, no amount of YouTube videos is gonna help you accept who you are. Only you can do that. Only you.